no longer CIM, it's ChatGPT that you're going to be using for future reference. But here we go. Let's get going for race 1 of Turbo Cup. Lights are on. Lee holding them up for now. Lights out, and we're racing down towards turn 1. Lee getting the drop. It looks like I saw Pommersham had a problem earlier on in qualifying. He was actually parked on the sideline and had to be recovered by the flatbed. So he's got a bit of work to do now as he dives on the inside.
Takes a chance. Looks on the inside of Leon. Doesn't get past, unfortunately, but Lee really getting a good start over there. Already building a couple of bars of gaps. If Anton can't close that gap really quickly, that's going to be really difficult.
He's got to get through on Leon as quickly as possible. That's what he has to do. The rest of the cars heading down towards turn 1. It's classes B, C, and D that are in there.
Brakes super tight on what is that? Is that the Dupe Civils 240i? That's Carrot Duplessis.
Yeah, diving on the inside there of Duplessis, trying to find a way past and get onto the inside of that number 8 car as quickly as possible.
It looks like he got the job done. He'll be chasing Michael Corbin now. That sign will be just in front of him, and G-Man Gerald. Let's just see what cameraman's finding over there. But yeah, so Sign moving crazy fast. That time he had to use his Joker, which is a rule in our series, allowing you, if you're within 0.5 seconds of breakout, you're allowed to take the Joker and effectively stay in class, not break out into the higher class. So Sign is an 108.9, really putting some crazy pace off his incident at Red Star a couple of races ago.
Now, the interesting fact that Dan spoke about the Joker, and he was looking to see exactly what that breakout was. You've mentioned it once again. That's a really nice innovation that's been brought in, because sometimes you are sort of aspiring to go up to the next class and to the next stage of your racing, but if you've got to sort of the surface ceiling that you as a driver have got, and all of a sudden your car finds that extra half a second, bringing that in, auto-tech machine off.
That's a Naidu over there going farming. Corner 1, is he going to stop at a time, before he tangles with the rest of the class? Sign is going to catch him pretty quickly as they go through. Very tight class D there. Anton Pommersheim right behind Leon Lopes there, so still after a lap, not able to get past him. That's the back end of class B with Ethan Garcia chasing hard right now. So Anton really struggling to get past that E92 3 of Leon Lopes.
We do like the fact that battle is raging. Leon Lopes just keeping out Pommersheim for now. It looks like Leonard Archer's dropped back slightly into the clutches there of Dean Ball. Dean Ball starting to close the gap down ever so slightly, but also look at the pressure coming from Vessel. Vessel starting to close the gap down between himself and Ethan Garcia.
There we go. Missed the move. We had Anton get past Leon Lopes, I think there. Not sure timing. There we go.
Yeah, he got him.
Moved to second. I think he used the final corner over there, so he'll have some opportunity to stretch his legs and see if he can put any pressure on our race leader, Lee Thompson.
I don't know if he's going to be able to close down on Lee Thompson. The big factor you're going to have here with Lee Thompson is the experience he's had at this track in the past over Anton. Take nothing away from Anton Pommersheim as a driver. It's just track experience and the time on track that Lee's had here, and pretty much at almost every single circuit. Once these guys learn the track, once they come back for a couple of other outings, and hopefully we do come back here again, because I think M Performance Racing Series has got a really good home here. There's a lot of support locally from it. And there's once
Carrot
again
Duplessis in the 240i going wide over there. So
didn't you do that, Swat Corps? Come on, bud, keep it on the black stuff there, G.
Sending a Moscow car to do the farming.
There's been
talk about another Moscow car.
How many Moscow cars we got now? I think there's 9 of them, eh?
More than we can count today.
It's like half the field now.
Barrage Gampat putting big pressure. What's it, Nick Naidu's car today being driven by? Is that?
It's Kian Boda.
There we go. Putting big pressure over there, literally on his bumper. Nicky Dick's right behind him.
Look how low the car is, though, as well. They've dropped that car literally onto the ground. It's like a stance show here. Because it's flat. If it comes out there, look at the back end of the car, how low it is. I wonder if there's a bit of a problem there on the suspension, which is maybe hindering him there slightly.
That's a custom body kit they got in that car, so I think that car not only does some track work, also does slammed work at the auto shows.
You can see just how hard he's having to work, though, to keep out the Grobler Motorsport machine, as that pressure comes big time from the rear end. And Varish is feeling hungry. He feels like that stance car could be eaten up, and he's looking into the S's for a chance to get through. He goes side by side. He's going to use the outside line and try and carry the speed through the kink, and then maybe have a dive into the hairpin. Can he keep it all together, though? Just ahead of them there, coming up on some back markers. That might help him out ever so slightly as they come onto the rear end of the field there.
There's Reinhardt Miller in another Moscow car, this time not black, a purple car. He's typically top of Class C. Where's he sitting right now?
Yeah, he's sitting at the front end of Class C, so he leads out.
178, just behind Dean Ball. Dean Ball Class B, right?
Yes, Dean Ball in Class B. So Miller's got a massive advantage over Oz. Oz in second place there, also all on his own. So the C class has kind of opened up pretty dramatically. Kian Badaya, as you said, fighting with Varish, that's the third in Class C. But top two, and there's no one ahead of them, there's no one behind them. It's a long way to go.
Tight final three over there. So that's Nicky Dix chasing Barry Gampa from Kiambuday. And then we've got a Nunt who will be recovering from that little off in corner one over there. We see the little back of Class D there. Craig Herbst chasing Michael Cobbler. Front of them they'll have a Nunt, and I think that'll be the back of that Class C pack.
I think it's actually
Shriyav Naidu.
So Shriyav Naidu there as well. So some battles that are starting to rage epically right through each of the respective classes in the Turbo Cup class. I stood on the wall today. I'm going to tell you something, it was pretty spectacular. I took a little selfie to say that we're here and we're ready to go and come and join us for the live. Took that photo. But it was in the middle of this Turbo Cup practice. Man, the popping and squealing and the wastegates that get dropped as these cars come past you. It's like going back to the old days of when those Audi turbos were together. It was so cool to hear and see.
Proper internal combustion engine motoring nirvana. This is, down here at sea level, these engines are really running to their pure capability. Is that G-Man with a problem? Just running a bit of a wider line?
I think he missed the gear coming out. He sorted it out almost instantaneously.
You know what I think it was? I think Mike Probler taking a defensive line against Craig over there, and just not following G-Man into that corner.
Yeah, and there you go. Losing out.
There we
Craig
go.
Sneaks up.
Past Michael Probler, and now he'll have to hunt down Gerald.
Little pitch control under over the threat there, and now G-Man under over the threat as well from that incredibly quick Victron Energy car as they cross the line and complete another lap in anger. They are really pushing it to the limit. It's a great little battle between these three. It has spread out slightly, but it's a case of where they catch each other, because G-Man seems to have the top end speed on the straightaway, but then through the twisties, which is a lot here at Aldo Scribante, as you know, they seem to close things up on that slightly longer wheelbase car that G-Man's in.
Yeah, Craig was quite worried coming into the weekend. He's quite down on power compared to a lot of the cars over there. So I think that car's running about 260 kilowatts versus the M4 running 350 or so. So yeah, quite a power deficit. But if you get it right through the twisties, it is rewarding. But they're going to have to make up a big gap if they want to compete and take the battle to Gerald on the main straight.
I'm going to throw something out at you right now, particularly on that M4. As you can see those round lights that he's got. Have you seen the TikTok little that's going out there with the lights that have got the eyes on it? I'm expecting to see those eyes on your car, but the next time we go out, please, eh? They're built for this class, because you can change the whole look and feel of what the lights are doing. That might distract the driver ahead of you.
Crawler looking very strong into that final corner. I think Craig's going to come under a lot of pressure to defend that. What's happening over here? We've got a Nunt tangling here with Nicky Dix. So he's out of position right now, usually Class C, so I think he's on a bit of a recovery drive. And we just saw Kiambudaya come through over there. Barrage Gampap with a problem. He's limping with the E92 335 over there, so I think something's gone wrong. He was chasing Kiambudaya.
And he's going to lose huge ground here, because Budaya's got through. Dix is probably going to get through as well. So there's problems there. Leon Lopes is still hanging on for third place, comfortably all on his own at the moment going into turn one, but unfortunately no answer to Pommersheim or Lee Thompson. But as I said, no one really going to even match Lee Thompson's pace. His pace at the moment down in the 104.5s in that BMW of his.
Talk about Pommersheim coming on some back markers right now. It's actually getting through the pack. And there's Lee Thompson.
Oof, full big puff of smoke coming out of our stance car. Budaaya pulls off the circuit. Don't go too far off, don't damage that bodywork, man. That body kit's an expensive body kit. So he pulls off the circuit.
Coming out of there.
Well, that's definitely not what you want.
Hope he can get to a Marshall point over there. Just get ready with the fire extinguisher.
I think he's going to go across that Marshall point just on the left-hand side. I don't know if he's even realised that the car's actually maybe on fire or dropping fluids. That's what you're going to have to be very wary about. The Granite car coming out of the final turn now, and in second place, getting through the back markers. But it has closed Leon Lopes up ever so slightly. Ethan Kitsia still hanging on fourth place. He's okay all on his own. Vessel's still okay in fifth place as well. And then it's a long way back to Leonard Archer. Dean Ball, I think, leading Class B by the looks of things.
Yeah, very impressive. Dean Ball, top of Class C. Reinhardt had such a big...
C, sorry.
Yeah, Reinhardt Miller still leading Class C. He was the back Class B, I believe. So yeah, Reinhardt still with his lead over there from Oz Biagioni. Nicky Dix now in third after that, change in that mid-pack of Class C. From a Nunt, and then Sign Mubi was doing really top pace. Class D, I think he's going to be unchallenged in Class D unless he breaks out. But yeah, here we see Lee Thompson trying to move through the pack up the back of Craig Herbst now. He's going to drive around the outside and show what that car can do.
TTM3 going in full flight up towards Dunlop. G-Man about to be eaten up as well around the outside. Oh, that'll be impressive. Can Lee Thompson hold it around the outside? Yes, he can. G-Man loses out slightly. Craig Herbst says, thanks very much. I'll have some of that. It's going to give me a little squirt, maybe.
Another drag race down the back straight, and there's Anton, and he's going to want to get past these guys really quickly. But Michael Probler, Greg Herb, so in a tussle right now. So are they going to leave way to the to blue flags with their wave?
Blue flags waving there for the fast car to come through. Just warning you that Lee Thompson is flying, and he really is. He's even gone down quicker. He's gone down to 4:54, I think was his quickest time. And in fact, he's gone down even quicker than that. Last lap, 1:01.7, bro. A 1:01. This is BMW E36 Performance Racing 1:01. That is an impressive lap time around here.
He's proper putting a pedal to the metal right now, really showing what him in that car can do. I think we were looking at 1:02 or 1:03 qualifying, stand to be corrected, but that is incredible pace in race format right now. Check how close that Class D little tussle is right now. Like 4 cars, almost side by side.
Do you like the fact that we've got that all the way through? But checkered flag is going to come out, and it is going to be Lee Thompson for the win. Parmesan for second, only just, I think, to keep out Leon. Yeah, just keeping Leon out there. So well done there to Anton Parmesan and Leon Loebscher for 2 and 3. Ethan Gutierrez behind them. He managed to keep Vessel at bay, so a nice little fight there. That possibly puts Vessel onto pole, I think, for race 2.
Bert, top 5.
Oh, top 5, yeah.
So Ethan's going to go to 5th position. There's Dean Ball, coming at the back of Class B over there. So Dean will most likely start on pole.
Yes, he will.
Ethan will be the back of that pack over there, and in the middle of that sandwich is going to be Leonard Archer.
Leonard Archer, yeah, he'll be in there as well. Good run here from Reinhardt Miller coming through as well. Slightly different colour version on that Moscow's machine of his. He puts his little own spin on joining that team, but needless to say, still coming through for the victory in his class and beats the Pullman to the line. Back of the pack though for second, Nicky Dix hanging in, and Nadu right there with him. I think if Anot had stayed on track, he probably would have been closer. He had to make up that ground in the second part of the race, and they come through for 10th and 11th place respectively in M Performance Racing Series' Turbo Cup.